Did you know that the innocent leafy green plant in your garden is actually a potent psychoactive drug for your feline? While we find their reactions hilarious, science reveals a complex chemical reaction happens inside their tiny brains. However, there is a baffling mystery because not every cat falls under the magical spell of this mysterious green herb. You might be surprised to learn that 1 out of every 3 cats is completely immune to the effects of this potent plant. Scientists have finally discovered the hidden biological reason why some cats get high while others stay totally sober. Before we reveal that genetic secret, we must understand exactly how this strange chemical hijacks your cat's senses. The magic ingredient is a volatile oil called nepetalactone, which is found in the leaves and stems of the catnip plant. When your cat inhales this oil, it binds to protein receptors in their nose and sends a massive signal to the brain. This signal mimics feline sex pheromones, which explains why even neutered cats might act strangely romantic or wild. The most common reaction is the famous zoomies, where your cat suddenly bursts into a frantic display of hyperactivity. You will see them rubbing their face on the toy, rolling on the floor, and kicking with their back legs in pure ecstasy. This euphoric state is a harmless way for your indoor hunter to burn off excess energy and exercise their natural instincts. However, the paradox of catnip is that it can also have the exact opposite effect depending on how your cat consumes it. While sniffing the plant usually acts as a stimulant, eating the leaves often produces a strong sedative effect on them. If your cat nibbles on the fresh leaves, you might find them zoning out or falling into a deep and relaxed sleep shortly after. This dual nature makes catnip a versatile tool for both energizing a lazy cat and calming down a stressed or anxious one. But you must be careful because for some cats, the sensory overload can trigger a sudden and unexpected aggression. Overstimulation occurs when the brain is flooded with too much dopamine, causing the cat to lash out to stop the feeling. If you see their tail twitching or ears flattening while playing with catnip, it is time to slowly remove the toy immediately. Never force a cat to play with catnip if they seem agitated, as this can turn a fun experience into a stressful event. Another fascinating aspect is the short duration of the high, which typically lasts only about 10 to 15 minutes. Suddenly, your cat will walk away and lose all interest in the toy that was their most prized possession just moments ago. This is not because they are bored, but because of a biological phenomenon known to scientists as olfactory fatigue. Their nose becomes temporarily blind to the nepetalactone molecules, requiring a reset period to feel the effects again. It usually takes about 30 to 60 minutes for their receptors to reset, so there is no point in offering more immediately. This refractory period is a built-in safety mechanism that prevents their brain from remaining in a permanent state of chaos. Age also plays a critical role, as you will almost never see a very young kitten reacting to catnip in any way at all. The sensitivity to the chemical does not develop until a cat reaches sexual maturity, usually around 6 months of age. So if your kitten ignores the expensive toy you bought, do not throw it away, as they might love it when they grow up. Senior cats may also lose their sensitivity over time, showing a gradual decrease in their reaction as they get older. There are many ways to offer catnip, from dried flakes and sprays to fresh plants and compressed balls for licking. The fresh plant is the most potent form because the oil is preserved in the leaves until the cat crushes them. Dried catnip loses its potency over time, so you should store it in the freezer to keep the essential oils fresh. Sprays are excellent for revitalizing old toys or scratching posts that your cat has started to ignore lately. However, many owners worry about the safety of giving a psychoactive substance to their beloved pets on a regular basis. Rest assured that catnip is completely non-toxic, and it is impossible for a cat to suffer from a fatal overdose. If they consume too much, their own body will reject it, leading to digestive upset like vomiting or diarrhea. Because of this, it is wise to offer it as an occasional treat rather than leaving it out for them all day long. Using it once or twice a week keeps the experience novel and exciting, preventing them from becoming bored with it. If your cat is one of the unlucky ones who does not react to catnip, there are alternatives you can try instead. Silvervine is a similar plant that contains even more potent compounds and works on many cats who ignore catnip. Tatarian honeysuckle and valerian root are other natural stimulants that can provide a similar enrichment experience. Enrichment is vital for indoor cats, and these sensory experiences help prevent boredom and destructive behaviors. But why do some cats react while others feel absolutely nothing when exposed to the exact same chemical compound? The answer lies deep within their genetic code, passed down from their parents in a specific pattern of inheritance. The sensitivity to nepetalactone is an autosomal dominant trait, meaning it only takes one gene to inherit the ability. If a kitten is born to parents who both lack the gene, that kitten will never experience the euphoria of the plant. This explains why you might have two cats from different litters who behave completely differently around the same toy. Interestingly, this trait is not limited to house cats. Even lions and leopards have been known to react to catnip. Imagine a 400-pound lion rolling around in the grass with the same playful abandonment as your tabby cat. This evolutionary connection reminds us that our little house tigers are still wild animals at heart, deep down. Understanding the science behind their behavior helps us provide better care and more appropriate playtime for them. Instead of viewing their reaction as just funny, see it as a window into their complex sensory world and biology. Providing outlets for their natural instincts is the greatest act of love you can offer to your feline companion. So the next time your cat goes crazy for that little green leaf, you will know exactly what is happening in their brain. You are witnessing a harmless, genetically programmed psychedelic trip that brings them immense joy and satisfaction. Respecting their need for this sensory release strengthens the bond you share and keeps them mentally sharp. Just remember to monitor their reaction and remove the toy if they become too aggressive or overstimulated by it. And if they fall asleep instead of running around, enjoy the quiet moment and let them dream in their sedated bliss. Every cat is unique, and their reaction to this strange plant is just another quirk that makes them so special to us. Embrace their wild side and let them indulge in their natural instincts safely within the comfort of your home. Now that you know the secret, you can experiment to see which form of this magical plant your cat prefers the most. Whether they are a zoomie machine or a sleepy stoner, catnip adds a layer of fun and excitement to their daily life. It is a simple, inexpensive way to bring a spark of wild joy into the routine of a domesticated indoor animal. So go ahead and break out the dried leaves, but keep the vacuum cleaner handy for the mess they will surely make. The joy on their face as they roll in the green confetti is worth every second of cleanup you will have to do. Ultimately, our goal is to give them the happiest, most enriched life possible during their short time with us. Understanding the tools at our disposal, like catnip and silvervine, makes us better and more attentive guardians. It bridges the gap between our human world and their sensory experience, bringing us closer together in the end. By respecting their biology, we stop imposing our expectations and start loving them for who they really are. The hidden trait is not just a gene, it is a reminder that they are complex beings with their own distinct needs. When we meet those needs with knowledge and compassion, we create a harmonious home for both species to enjoy. So the next time they ignore the expensive bed to play with a simple herb, you will understand the power of nature. Nature has provided a perfect stress reliever for our predatory friends, and it is our job to provide it safely. Do not be discouraged if your cat is in the minority group that does not have the gene to enjoy this experience. Focus on finding what does bring them joy, whether it is a feather wand, a cardboard box, or a different scent. Your effort to understand their world is the true language of love that every cat understands perfectly well. The bond you build through play and understanding is far more potent than any chemical compound could ever be. Keep exploring the fascinating world of feline science to uncover more ways to make your cat's life amazing. There is always something new to learn about these mysterious creatures who share our homes and our hearts. Their secrets are waiting to be discovered by owners who are willing to look beyond the surface of their behavior. Thank you for taking the time to learn the truth about the strange and wonderful effect of the catnip plant. Join our community of cat lovers to discover more secrets about the feline mind that will change your life.